BuzzBishop.com.
I'm Buzz Bishop saying hi to Paula Cole. Welcome back to Vancouver.
Hi.
Now, something I like to do with our guests is play some music in the background while we do some chatting, and always something that makes them feel comfortable. And I know your dad was in a polka band, and try as I might, I couldn't find any polka music.
That's just fine with me.
So I found a nice little jazz CD. You don't have headphones on, so you're not going to hear this. But Cassandra Wilson is featured on it, and she was on the Lilith tour with you. So I was going to play some nice jazz piano in the background, but you don't have headphones on, so just trust me on this. It's very nice.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't have Bob Marley, do you?
I left my CD at home.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is that you're into the reggae thing now?
Well, I'm into Bob.
Yeah.
There's so much bad imitation reggae, but Bob is the true
and the original. Do you think Ziggy's doing a good job continuing the legacy?
I don't know. Ziggy sounds so much like his dad, so it's pretty wonderful.
Yeah.
Probably, but I don't know.
I wanted to ask you about the Lilith thing. Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good summer vacation?
Yeah. I mean, Sarah's my friend, and I love her, and I'm proud of her for what she did. And it was really meaningful to see women unify and support each other instead of perpetuating the myth of being competitive with one another.
Uh-huh.
And also little things that I loved, like seeing all those young girls being inspired in the front row.
Yeah.
Knowing that maybe we're giving them a little bit of hope for their future.
Did you bring a pet?
No.
No, do you have a pet?
I have 2 cats. So the cat.
Oh, really? Because there were dogs everywhere, I hear.
Yeah, well, Sarah had her dog, and Mary Chapin Carpenter had her 2 huge golden retrievers. Dogs can travel well. Cats can't.
No. What are your cats' names? What kind of cats do you have?
One's a Manx, so he has a little stumpy tail.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a little dog. His name's Max.
Uh-huh.
And Lila, who's the gentle female.
So what do you do with your cats when you're on their big tour?
Well, my dear friend takes care of them and lives with them, so...
Okay, good.
They have...
It's important that the cats are looked after.
Oh, yeah, to keep the whole home fires burning, totally.
Exactly. Now, I wanted to ask you about your live performance. First time I saw you was when you were with Sarah at in Bellingham. Went down and saw you at the beautiful theater there, and I had 3rd row seats, and I felt like I was just at an amazing concert. The things you do with drums and with your body and with your voice, if nobody has seen you live, you don't know what you're missing. You have to go to the show tonight at the Vogue. Tell me about where you get that energy, what you do. Because the things you do with your voice and your body are incredible.
It's just been many years of all kinds of odd, kooky things put together. I feel like I'm really inspired and always have been inspired mostly by Black American music, whether that's jazz or soul, R&B, gospel. I mean, when I studied jazz, and I was one of the only white girls in a gospel choir, black gospel choir, and being moved by people like James Brown, their live performances, and Tina Turner. I mean, really, I'm listening to what the bass and the drums are doing, so the rhythm is just manifesting in my body movements. And things that came out of boredom, like listening to the Fat Boys and listening to his human beatbox, and then practicing beatbox as I walk down the street.
Because the beatbox you do live on Jolene is incredible. I was trying to do it yesterday, and I can't do that. Can you do a little?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. See? Incredible! But then you got to get the whole Jolene in there. And are you going to sing that tonight?
Yeah, of course. That's my song for my live fans.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not going to... People have asked me to put it on vinyl, put it out there. But I'm not going to until I make a live record, because in the meantime, it's just for the live people.
Oh, and
live
what a special treat that is. Because... the other thing is, when you're singing live and you're doing that beatbox and stuff, if Bjork was sitting here, I'd ask her the same question, because I think the two of you just wail beyond belief. How do you keep your throat good? How do you keep it sane?
It's hard, because like your throat is your body, so you have to treat your body really well. You have to. I need a lot of sleep. I'm somebody who could sleep 8+ hours. I'd be happy with 10 hours every night. That's not doable on the road.
No.
I eat really well. I eat really cleanly. I'm a vegetarian. I don't smoke, and I don't drink, and
Well, it's good that you don't
pretty
smoke in
boring.
Vancouver because you can't smoke anywhere in Vancouver.
yeah,
That's
it's
good.
getting that way in
Good.
America.
Yeah,
too.
too. Yeah.
But I just I have to, because I'm so busy now. It wouldn't be possible for me to get into drugs or any of that.
No.
Because I have a million interviews every day. It's such a stressful lifestyle. I have to be as healthy as possible.
Mm-hmm. So it just comes naturally.
Yeah, and that's good for me.
And the other thing I like on your CD is what you put in the liner notes to tell everybody to turn it up loud. Although I think that is a natural instinct, and you really can't tell it from the songs that you've had on air so far, because it's been So Ordinary, Where Have All the Cowboys Gone, and I forgot it. I Don't Want to Wait.
Yeah.
Which have all been really down tempo stuff. But then when you plug the CDs in, volume is up on 10.
Yeah, they are a little more light. They're a little more radio friendly.
Yeah.
But the album itself is probably much more dark.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like when you're talking about drums and bass and things like that, the
Yeah.
bottom end, even on your ballads, you're driving down Cruising Robson Street with the top down, thumping the Paula Cole. It's definitely what's happening.
Well, thank you for noticing, because I love that about, like Bob Marley, and I love how important the bass is. I love what the bass and the drums do. So, yeah, I want to be distorting the woofer in people's speakers.
Yeah, you are definitely doing that. And I just, like I said, I can't wait for the show. I wanted to ask you about, you came in here wearing a parka and toque. You're not from the South?
No.
So how come you're so cold? It's not that cold here.
Because I'm like a little sparrow. I'm always cold. I don't know why. Just this point in my life now, I like to be warm all the time.
Nice and warm and cozy.
I grew up with really harsh winters, though.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Canada, the land of really harsh winter. You and David Duchovny actually should get together and talk about harsh winters and stuff, so you can break him into that. He's been complaining about our city this week, saying it rains too much. Do you see it raining?
No.
He says he wants to go home because it rains too much here.
Who is he?
Yeah, David Duchovny from the X-Files.
Okay, see, I don't watch television.
There you go. And you didn't listen to the radio growing up.
No.
Perfect, pure inspiration, all coming from yourself.
Finally, in high school, around that time, I started listening.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, most of the time, music was just so much made around the house, and it was, like you said, it helped me to go within to find inspiration, which is really the most honest place to make music from.
Uh-huh. I can't wait. I can't wait for tonight. Paula Cole, thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for doing your beatbox for me. It was a treat. You'll have to give me private lessons so I can learn how to do that after.
Just listen to the Fat Boys.
The Fat Boys rule. You know what? I'm going to see if I have some Fat Boys here, we'll play it right.
Human beatbox.
We'll play it right after Paula Cole, I Don't Want to Wait on Z95.3.
So open up.
BuzzBishop.com.